been a while. Today I'm going to show you how to make an awning, kind of on the fly, going camping on the cheap. Just a few basic ingredients. I'll be getting to that, but I just wanted to fill you all in on what's going on. It is about 34 degrees. Got camp set up over there, but I thought this would be a nice spot to make this little video. So I'll get back to you in just a minute. Show you some of the ingredients that I use. Get this tarp set up. Alright, I'm making the tent today, or not the tent, awning, I guess you would call it. Canopy, low budget. I've got a tarp here. It's a 9x12. You don't have to get a tarp like this. It could be a blue tarp, whatever. The grommet holes, I added little strings to them just to help with tying down. Sometimes I use bungee cords, paracord. It just depends on where I'm at, how I'm going to tie it up. Bungee cords are kind of forgiving on the tent if it's really windy. I've got let's see here. I've got these poles here. They're 1x2 pieces of wood. Whoops, there goes one. I've drilled little holes in them. You don't have to, but what those are for is to help support one end of this tarp. I'm going to hook part of it to this rack I have. You could hook it to a tree if you wanted. But anyway, back to the ingredients. Got the tent pole, the tarp with grommet holes. If you want to add more grommet holes, these are what the grommet kits look like. Just real basic. I just put one grommet between the existing grommets on the tarp, but once again, you don't have to do that. I've got 2 stakes here. They're going to hook to the ropes, which hook to the poles. I've got 2 6-foot poles because I'm 6 feet tall, and I've got 1 8-foot pole. The 8-foot pole I position kind of in the middle if possible to help bring it up in the center in case it rains or whatever, for water runoff. But anyway, the next shot I show will probably be of the tarp itself set up, and you'll see what it looks like, and I'll go over what I did. You're going to need a little hatchet, of course, for the tent stakes, and I use a little tennis ball. I cut a hole in it for the pole piece of wood that I used to prop up the center of the tent. I put a ball on there to kind of protect the tarp. I said tent again. To protect the tarp from getting tore. So anyway, I'll show you in a little bit what it looks like. Alright, there it is. In all its glory. That's a little better light. As you can see, I just got the 1x2 sticks in the ground here. Nothing holding them down but weight. Right now the tarp's, right now the tarp's just flapping. But if I want, I can stick one of those loops through the pole, and it keeps it from flapping in the wind. Again, the rope. Oftentimes, I've even tied off on the corner here with a bungee cord to like a tree, or a long rope to a tree. Bungee cords are a lot more forgiving in the wind. See on the rack here, I just got it holding on there with one of the loops. You get underneath here, you can see where that tennis ball comes to play. And this is that longer 1x2. I believe it's 8 feet long. You don't have to stick it out the side like this. You could stand it straight up and down too. There's quite a few options. Over on this corner, I just have a hook to a cheap, you know, 3 for 99 cents carabiner. Right, hook to the truck. Now you can hook this to trees, your car, if you have a roof rack. It doesn't matter. It just use your imagination, and it'll work out for you. I've used this tons of times. You can see my camp back there in the distance. That's my tent. But in the summer, I usually just sleep under this tent, this tarp, with my cot underneath, and it's worked really, really well. This tarp is made by Outdoor Products. I got it at REI like 12 years ago. They do still sell them. They sell them in different sizes too. But before I got this tarp, I just used the cheap blue tarps. And, you know, if they're too long, well, let it hang on the ground or fold it underneath and set your stuff on top of it. So, hope you liked that quick little video. I guess it's not a quick video. It's probably running along a little ways now. So, if you like this video, give it a like. Please share it, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to keep trying to bring you some little tips and tricks, little things I've learned along the way to make getting outdoors a lot more affordable. See you later. Bam.